Happy 4th, folks. I want to talk to you about relationships with grown children still at home. When the daughter or the son does not want to comply to rules, especially when the female party, wife, companion, girlfriend, whatever it is, when that party is bringing in the son's friend or the girlfriend's friend or boyfriend or girlfriend, and neither one of them want to follow rules and expect the male counterpart of the relationship to wash up behind them, clean up behind them, all that stuff, you're creating friction. It's not going to work out. It's only going to be a time before a confrontation occurs, especially when this guy's paying bills, sleeping there, cleaning up behind grown folks. There's no amount of sex or money or whatever that's going to make that situation not boil over into a head. Been counseling and speaking to different guys about these situations. One situation, you got son bringing his best friend over to live there because the best friend can't follow rules at the parents' house, so he gets put out. So what you think he gonna do at the new house? And the mother is coddling the son and the friend, and they just sleeping all over the house, whatever, trash all over the house. And the male counterpart coming home and just like, hey, enough is enough. I done talked to the mama about it. I'm coming home after working all day, and y'all sitting around here asleep, getting high and all this other stuff. And like, this is cool? No. Decent and in order. Hierarchy of the house. And without structure, foundation, the house falls. That's in Corinthians. Now, I'll put the scripture and verse in the description, but at some point we need to take responsibility, especially if we say we want to be in a relationship with somebody. I mean, what are you creating in your sons and daughters when they are no good to you or anybody else? They can't even stand on their own 2 feet when they're 21, 22 years old. They can't stand on their own 2 feet. It's sad. It's real, real, real sad what we are creating, what we are spoiling. Spoiling means to no good, not fruitful. It's past its ripeness. Oh, and not to mention, these same kids want to fight the man for trying to have some structure, for telling them the right thing to do. And guess what? Mama gonna say, please don't hurt my baby. That's the problem. Stop calling them a baby, not a baby no more. It's a grown male child. I ain't gonna say a man, because a man would take responsibility. Think about this. Think about the daughters that we are raising. Think about what we are wearing. I mean, ladies, especially, like in the 90s and the 80s, the witches, whether from the Eastern culture witches, the European witches, the cartoon witches, they had long hair and sharp nails. What's the trend now? And the crazy looking eyelashes. And that's the trend now. What are you doing? What are you doing? What are you feeding into? You know what it is? It's ignorance. And we just allowing social media to sell us these images that we want to copy and mimic and think this is cool, this is sexy. That's the problem. And not to mention the gold digging mentality of so many folks. Oh, you ain't got money. Man, come on. How about some values? How about some anger management? How about some self-control? How about some refusing to emasculate or disrespect or insult just because you have a difference of opinion? How about encourage instead of discourage? How about to speak faith over folks instead of speaking fear? Hey, you ain't gonna be nothing, then you can't do nothing. It's just sad. The lack of standard, the lack of character that we have in this world. It's just sad. I mean, who needs porn or any type of physical stimulation when you can walk out the door anywhere? It don't matter, the grocery store, the mall, any public gathering, any time of year, you're seeing skin tight camel toe, cleavage, almost boobs hanging out, anything you want to see. There is nothing for the imagination. There's nothing. So even with married folks, it's just like, dang, this lady got a ring on and she dressing like this. I mean, and some of these ladies who, lesbian, homosexual, whatever they want to call themselves, I'm like, baby, you still got a body, but you sagging your pants. Like, this ain't like unattractive homosexual females. I'm like, you're attractive and you sagging your pants, no matter which way you trying to go. And I don't judge. I got friends who are homosexual, and hey, it is what it is. But I'm not. But I'm just saying, at the same time, it's just like you showing all this body, and you don't think that there's some guys out here who, or girls, and on top of that, have an attitude when a male looks at you or steps to you or whatever. I just don't get it. I'm not trying to understand it. When you show me, you attract dogs. When you show me, you attract dogs. And not to mention the substance abuse that's going on here. The alcohol, listen to this. Liqueur. In French, it's called liqueur. Liqueur, the heart. Spirits, wine and spirits. What's a spirit? Oh, you're thinking now, what's a spirit? You're drinking all this stuff. You're smoking all this stuff. Most of this stuff, especially marijuana, is chemically induced with something to make it all these different strands of it. And you wonder why, people doing craziest of stuff. Folks, at some point, I pray your mind goes beyond the right now. Your mind thinks a little bit more. But how can you, when you frustrated, chemically induced, substance abuse, all these things going on against you, for you to be in your right mind? Going back to the witchcraft. Where you going to be in the next 5 years, the next year? Artificial intelligence, automation, robot dogs, eventually robot police, truck drivers. Beware. These automated trucks like the Transformers back in the day, Optimus Prime, and it's coming to reality. Self-driving cars are here. The Jetsons, maybe not remember, but we already got phones where you can see each other's face on it. You got food that you can put in the microwave and insto presto is made. Folks, come on. And what type of sustainable economy is going to be made when you're selling out to overseas competition who don't care because they got the resources? We can't even grow food in our backyard. Anyway, I hope I put something in your ear. But my main point is, what are we raising? What are we raising? What type of human beings are we raising? Where is character? Where is self-esteem? Where is self-respect? Where is anger management? Where is responsibility for both sexes? What you do in your bedroom should be your business, not the world's business. And especially not for children 12 and under. Children 12 and under have a right to be a child. Have a right to be a child.